What's good, guys? UFC 316 just went down, and I'm going to give you a full recap of what happened. I predicted every fight correctly except one, and it's not the reason why I'm kind of sad right now. It's because my GOAT, Sean O'Malley, just lost by submission in rounds 3 or 4. I don't even know. I knew that was gonna happen, but it still stings. Anyways, the first fight of the night, I didn't even get to watch it because um I was asleep. Same thing with the second fight of the night. I didn't watch it, but I was asleep. But I did predict MarQuel Mederos to beat this new guy. And I'm not even sure how he won. I know about Killian, but let's see how he won. Two takedowns to 110 strikes, one knockdown. All right, seemed like he had a great performance. Moving on to Killian, I knew the athleticism would be a major difference here because I said that he will be able to stuff the takedowns and keep it standing and pick them apart. But when I saw the statistics, I saw that he was like 0 for 13 for takedowns, while this guy had like 7 out of 10 takedowns. I really don't even know. Like, what is it? 8 takedowns on 0 out of 23? That's insane. Okay, so this guy turned into what I thought this guy was going to be. Yeah, so the athleticism, it was definitely there. Like I said, it would be outstrike him, took him down. He did have a reversal though, and significant strikes. Yeah, definitely land on him. The striking was definitely going to be on his side, but to see the well-roundedness of him develop, that was pretty cool because looks like he is a well-rounded fighter. He was taking him down. That's really cool to see. Great job for Killian. I was on the fence about this one, but I knew Killian would win. But I was on the fence because Yanal is pretty good, but I guess not at his level. This, if you guys saw how hyped I was when I saw Joo-sang Yu was making his UFC debut, you would understand how happy this performance made me because I was trying to tell everyone this guy is going to smoke this guy. And if you look back on my predictions video, you will see how I was just glazing this guy, literally glazing him from left to right, toe to hair, like, bro, head to toe. And to see him knock him out in 28 seconds, it was just like so satisfying because I tried to tell everyone this guy is the truth. This guy is the next in line to be like the next big deal. Like, he was literally, like I said in my prediction video, my most confident pick on the entire card, and goes out there and knocks him out in 20 seconds. Um, yeah, two strikes, no significant strikes. Oh, two significant strikes. Yeah, he looked like in the first 10 seconds, he looked like, okay, yeah, we might have a fight. Slip, bang. Like, it was literally one of the coolest things to ever see. Because I knew that this guy was capable of doing that. But some people were like picking Jeka to win. I was just like, do you know who this guy is? Clearly not. So, boom. So, right here, I'm 3 and 0. You know, I got every fight correctly. And so, boom, Wang can't. Wang Kong Tong. I don't know how to pronounce her name, bro. Like, this was my second most confident pick on the card, and the power difference was there, and I was kind of scared uh leading up to the fight because I realized Ariane de Silva does have a good bit of volume in her striking matchups, but Conwing's power completely overpowered her volume to a point where she wasn't even throwing that much. Like, she was scared to throw. She got dropped or a knockdown from her legs, right? Yeah, that counted as a lockdown from a leg kick. Yeah, completely dominated this fight. It was cool to see. I'm a big fan of Wang Kong. That was the second most confident pick on the card. So right here, if you listen to the first predictions video, I gave you guys a parlay, which was Joo-sang Yu, Wang Kong. We're 2-0, and boom, right here, I knew this fight was a trap. I said Andreas Gustafsson would win. This fight was announced after, or I found out about this fight after I made my predictions video. So I went back in the comments and I wrote, I'm picking Andreas Gustafsson to win. That dude is a literal Viking. Came out there like basically marabbed his ass. Like Marab Dvalishvili is at 8 takedowns, insane strikes. This guy had no cardio at all to keep up with him. Insane level of cardio on his end. You know, he said he doesn't even watch tape because Vikings didn't get to watch tape, and he considers himself a Viking. Andreas Gustafsson, really proud of his performance as an underdog. I picked him to win. Boom. So right here we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-0 on the card. And then boom, we hit this one too. I said Waldo Cortes-Acosta would be more athletic than Spivak, and that's why I picked him to win. And damn, the total strikes is pretty significantly different. Yeah, only 2 takedowns to 6 significant strikes. Big difference. I knew he would be able to stuff the takedowns in the. I said that he would probably get taken down in the first round, but after that, he's going to balance himself out and land the more devastating shots, and that's exactly what happened. You know what I mean? I do this, anyways. So right here we're like 6-0 the whole card, and in this fight, I was super on the fence. I was literally about to pick Brendson Ribero just because where oh you can't sell, but this guy has insane height advantage, insane reach advantage, but it didn't matter because this guy's overhand won him the fight, and that's exactly why I picked him to win. His striking is on a whole other level, and he's just a much more professional and consistent fighter than Brendson Ribero. He will win some, lose some, but this guy's on a tear right now, and I picked his momentum and consistency to come through. And I didn't realize the total strikes were so low. I mean, it did end in round one, but I thought it was a bit more competitive on the feet. One knockdown and then went down to finish him. Great performance by Azamat. So right here, I'm still undefeated on the card. Bang, 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 bang. Wang, bang. Wang, bang, bang, Wang, Cong. Right here, this was the easiest pick of them all. I didn't include him in my parlay because I was kind of worried about this guy's Bruno Silva's ability to take Joshua Van down and hold him there. But Joshua Van just got right back up. Yeah, he got one takedown, and then that was it. He just got right back up and went back to just completely dominating the stand up. hmm. Yeah, this was a pretty easy fight to call for sure. Biggest favorite on the card. He looked like he dropped him 3 times. I had the over 1.5 in my parlay as well. I included that without really telling anyone. But yeah, um, easy win for Joshua. He looked great out there. He did look minus 700. So right here, we're still undefeated on the card. The parlay is 3-0, but really 2-0 because of what I said in my predictions video. And then this is the fight that I got wrong. Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. I got this one wrong because I thought Vicente Luque would be chopping up the legs, which he kind of did, but not really. It's just Kevin Holland's length was too much for Vicente, and he overpowered him with that. And yeah, what? How did he win? It was submission, right? Submission. Yeah, he did submission. He did submit him, which was pretty cool to see for Kevin Holland. He looked a lot more professional this time. He said, I'm going to be a lot more focused at 170, which was nice to hear because he has a lot of talent and he has a lot of potential. And so for him to actually put that into use and start taking training seriously, like that's good to see because I picked Vicente Luque just because I thought he was going to be more focused in this fight. When Kevin Holland seemed pretty focused himself this whole time. Yeah, he was talking a lot of trash before and after and during the fight as well. Um, not after. They were pretty respectful afterwards, but he still kept talking. Um, yeah, I thought Vicente Luque would be able to get this one done, but the odds makers were right on this one. This is the fight that really surprised me. I could not believe Patchy Mix was a minus 180 favorite. That was the craziest thing. Like I thought I was missing something. I could not believe how much people were betting on Patchy Mix to win this fight. Like it just makes me think that like no one watches fights. They just go based off of like what's happening in the press conference. Because Patchy Mix had a really bad loss here, like hyping himself up. He's saying, "I'm gonna look through him. I'm not even thinking about Mario Bautista. I'm gonna submit him and submit his whole team." Like, bro, that was the worst performance I've ever seen from a UFC debut. Probably the worst performance on the whole entire card. Probably like zero head movement, 8 shots, super flat-footed. Did not do a single thing correctly. It was embarrassing to watch for Patchy Mix. Like, he talked so much before the fight just to perform like that. It was literally like, I don't know. Like, I knew it was gonna happen too. Like, when you see Mario Bautista listening to all the Patchy Mix's trash talk, he was literally like holding in laughs. He was literally trying his best to not laugh at everything he was trying to say. He was like smirk and be like, "Yo, is this guy serious?" Yeah, it was just funny to see, bro. Because if you see the way Mario Bautista fights, look at his last fight versus Jose Aldo. Like, the dude did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. Put insane amount of pressure with his striking, mixing the takedowns, mixing the clinch, and then just it's just the way he moves. It's like, I don't even think he went for a takedown here. It's just the way he moves. It was just like, I'm doing jab, then I chop you on the leg, then I throw a two, and then I come back, and so 1-2, and then I clinch you, and then I push, and you push me off. I'm throwing a body kick, and then a next kick, and then another 1-2. It's like the amount of volume this guy throws at you is such a big difference versus Patchy Mix. Like, I could not understand how people were thinking that Patchy Mix would run through this guy. Like, I couldn't believe the odds on this one. So yeah, like Mario Bautista was a pretty confident pick of mine. Like, I couldn't understand how much people actually thought Patchy Mix would win because they clearly didn't watch tape on Mario Bautista. They clearly don't know how he fights versus how Patchy Mix fights. Like, I saw so many people put him in their parlays, and it was like 85% of betters on DraftKings were on Patchy Mix. I was like, what? Like, Mario Bautista is making him look like an amateur, like I thought he would, bro. Like, 173 to 122, it did not even seem like that. It looked like a complete shutout for Mario Bautista. He had his face bloodied up. It was just like one of the easiest fights to call. But like, when I saw like that odds makers, I just thought I was like, when I saw the odds, I just thought I was missing something. I was like, what am I missing? Like, Mario Bautista is a complete fighter with so much UFC experience, with a 7 fight win streak or something like that in the UFC. It's like probably the easiest. Like, how is he an underdog? I could not believe it. Like, I could not believe it. So many people fell for this Patchy Mix hype, which made no sense to me, like, at all. Anyways, like, I was really proud of myself because for this pick, because I knew exactly how it would go down, and it went exactly the way it went down. When so many people were trying to say that Patchy Mix is like the next big thing coming to, like, what are you talking about, my boy? Anyways, I'm done hyping myself up, but yeah, pretty easy pick for me, but um, yeah, he got the job done, like I said he would. Like, he's just insane at um pressure in all areas. He just has a versatility of strikes and pressure at the same time. He mixes in things that get you thinking about one thing. It's actually a distraction to set up another thing. Like, the dude is just active. He fights like that all the time. And you watch Patchy Mix fight, it's like he's super flat footed, doesn't move his head. It's like, what do you guys think is gonna happen? Like, what's anyways. Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. Yo, this was the last leg on the 3-leg parlay that I gave out on my prediction channel. Joe Pyfer to beat Kelvin Gastelum. It was Joo-sang, Kong, Wang, and Joe Pyfer. Most confident picks on the card. Had them. I gave a parlay out in my predictions video, and I was kind of worried about this one. I didn't know if Joe won the second round. He had a great first round, dropping him twice, which gave which made the one of the judges score it 10-8 round for Joe. Um, so yeah, it was a dominant first round. Second round was close. Kelvin Gastelum did land more strikes than Joe, but Joe definitely had the more uh, powerful punches, right? But it was crazy because the third round was clearly for Kelvin Gastelum, and they're reading out the scorecards. It's like 30-27 Joe Piper, like 29-26. I was just like, wait, what's going on here? But when they said unanimous decision, I was like, okay, yeah, yeah, he got the job done for sure. But I was kind of worried about that because I thought he definitely won the third round. Second round was, you know how these judges could be. It's a toss up. You know, you never really know what's gonna happen. But yeah, that dominant first round really like set the tone for the rest of the fight. Because ever since then, Calvin was like really scared to push forward with his big power bombs. But yeah, Joe still managed to win all 3 rounds on the judges' scorecards, despite getting hit with big shots in the third round. Uh, great performance by Joe. He did what he had to do. He just had back surgery, and he was a year out of the octagon, so he had some ring rust. He didn't get the finish, but still a great performance. You gotta give it up to Kelvin Gastelum's chin. That dude is built like a tank. His head is built like a tank. But yeah, great, great, great performance by Joe. You know what I mean? Next fight, Kayla Harrison, bro. What? Like it was round two submission, right? Okay. So, God, I can't even look at that fight. Don't remind me, bro. I can't look at that fight up there. Yeah, I was kind of bored in this fight. Like for real. Like I knew it was gonna be the same fight that happened in her last fight versus what was her name? The Brazilian Ketlin Vieira. I knew it was gonna be super serious. This is Kayla's game plan. Hug, I'll grapple you with the Hulk smash. Hulk smash. She got kicked when uh she got up kicked by when her knee was on the ground. So it was an illegal kick. 1 point taken away. Get back up. Strike a little bit. Not really. Get taken down. Submission in round two. Yeah, pretty boring fight. I wasn't really paying attention at all. I was just like, yo, just let me know when Kayla wins type. Like that's really what I had like in my mindset because I was just like Juliana Pena is just like she's all talk and you can kind of tell like she didn't really mean any of the trash talk she was saying. She was just trying to like hype herself up, sound confident. It's just like Kayla's clearly going to outpower you. I don't know if anyone bet on Juliana Pena. That's pretty funny, but um yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like the next fight after this, though, Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes, that is the fight to make. That is something I will keep an eye on. That is something I will watch throughout all 5 rounds when it happens because that is an insane fight. The greatest of all time versus the Hulk of the women's division. Literally, like that's a fight that's going. I don't think the odds are going to be very one-sided in that fight, and that seems very exciting when it happens. I'm definitely excited to see that fight happen. All right, well, that was the breakdown of the whole fight recap. So let me know what you guys thought. Uh, all right, all right. Main event of the evening? Nah, bro. Nah. It actually got canceled. Like, yeah, they said they gotta do it next week because I don't know something was wrong with like Marab. He was just too scared to come out. So, yeah, they said they're gonna do it next week and should be exciting when it happens. I don't know what's wrong with the website. It's like some glitched visual glitch. Like it says Marab won in round three submission. Like I don't think that's right because the fight never actually happened. It's like a weird AI is getting really weird nowadays. It's getting too real. You know what I mean? It's just like why did they have this here? Alright, look, I knew Marab was gonna win. I didn't think he would stop Sean. It's just Marab is such a machine. He's literally such a machine, like insane cardio. Does not get tired. He's built like a tank. He can take a nice hit, keep coming forward. Sean was looking good. in some parts of the fight, but once it hit the ground, it's just like it's over. You know, he got back up one time out of all five takedowns, and then the last takedown, Merab just stuck a hand under his neck, submitted him, neck cranked him. Just great run that Merab is doing right now. He's just destroying everyone, and he kind of found the cheat code to fighting. It's like, okay, good cardio wins me fights. He's just been on a tear ever since. And yeah, like I did call Merab to win, but I really wanted Sean to win. I was like, I don't care about my prediction. Like, I really want Sean to win, bro. Like, I'm just such a fan of like who he is, and it kind of hurt seeing him top. Like, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, but yeah, I got one fight wrong this entire fight card, and it was the Kevin Holland fight. Props to Kevin Holland. He came out, did his thing. He said he was going to be taking training a lot more professional, a lot more serious. So that's good to hear. Every other fight, I don't know. This was kind of an easy fight card to call. Like the Waldo, of course, Waldo Cortes-Acosta fight. Some people said it was a robbery. It was not a robbery, brother. Total strikes, dominate. Only two takedowns. Stuff the rest. Outworked them on the feet. Great call by me here. Damn, I called two underdogs in a row. Yo, I'm him, bro. Yeah, the only underdog that I called that lost was him, and it was the only card. And I called Mario Bautista. Yo, I'm just too good with it. I'm too good with it. I'm too good with it, bro. I'm too good with it, bro. Yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to the next fight card, which is next week Saturday, and I already made my predictions video on that. You can check it out if you want. Let me know what you guys thought about this UFC event. So many people were so disappointed in Patchy Mix. I try to tell y'all not to bet on him, but yeah, it is what it is. Only one fight wrong out of probably like 14. I'm not sure how many fights there were, but this was a good card. Broke my heart that Sean O'Malley lost, but it is what it is. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and I'll see you on the next one.